Hello everyone, and today we'll show you how to create a survey with SurveyMonkey. First, you want to search for SurveyMonkey, then you want to go for the first option. Then you want to go and click on sign up for free. And now I will simply sign up and create an email, or you can even sign up with Google if you need to do so. So in my case, I will simply sign up with my Google account. So this is my Google account. I'll click on continue. After that, you'll have to agree to terms and conditions, then hit the next icon or the next button. Then they'll ask you some questions in order to customize your experience according to the questions that you have actually answered on the website. So now it will ask me some questions. What brings you here today? I will simply choose education. How do you plan to use SurveyMonkey? I'll use it for student or parent feedback, for example. What kind of work do you do? Let's say that I do teaching or school administration. And after that, it will show you this page. Now, in order to create a survey, here on the top right side, you have this option, create a survey. And you can even change the language of the survey from this area, or the language of the website, in fact. So I'm going to click on create survey on the top right side. And here you can choose the starting point. Here you have many options. You can start from scratch, build one with AI, pick a popular template, use proven research methods, build a target audience, or even paste your questions. So these are all the options that you can actually do in order to create your own survey. And here in my case, I will simply click on start from scratch, just in order to show you some options in this website. Now here you have the pages. You can here enter the question and choose the type of the question. Let's say, how many meals do you eat a day, for example? Then here you should select the type of the question, the answer genius, and the type of the question here is multiple choice, comment box, single text box, check boxes, star rating, matrix, rating scale, slider, ranking. You can even click on view more in order to see more and more options. You can toggle this option off or on in order to see the tooltips. Okay, now here in my case, I will simply choose the multiple choice question. Then I'm going to enter the answers. Let's say 3 meals, for example. And here I'll add 4 meals. Here I'll add 5 meals. And here more than 5, for example. And you can even delete any one of these choices or any one of these answers by clicking on this trash bin icon. You can even change the type of the font by simply doing like so. Just select the font, then choose between bold, underline, italic, and so on. You can even insert or edit a link if you want to do so. So these are my questions. Now, enable quiz mode, you can score this question. You can add another answer option or comment field. Let's say this one, for example. And I'm gonna add here display as answer choice. Let's say I will type, please enter a comment. If this answer is left blank, display this error message. Please enter a comment. And here we have the size and the number of characters and the validation. You can even add another of the above answer option. You can label it like so. And you can score this question and give each one of them a score if you need to do so. Let's say this is 3, 4, 5, and 7, for example. So now I have put a score for each one of them. Then I'm going to click on save after I finish this question. And now here we have the first question. You can now simply click on add content. You can add a question, you can add a text, or copy and paste some questions, and it will display it right here. Now, you can simply click on new page and add a new page to your own survey. You can name it from here. Here you have the titles, the survey titles. So I will name it obesity, for example. The alignment, I can make it center aligned or left-sided aligned, just like so. I will leave it in the center. You can even do some edits for the survey title and the alignment, and you can even make it bold like this and hit the save. You can even change the size of the font if you need to do so. You can even change the color of the font itself. You can here have some customizations. You can even do more actions when you click on more actions right here. You can copy the page, move the page, require questions, delete even the page. Here you have the page logic. You can page skip logic or question randomization or page randomization. Here you have the pages. This is page number 1 and this is page number 2. You can even add a logo right here. You can just click on this plus icon, and now I will choose one from my computer. Let's say that I will use the logo of my channel, for example, as a PNG. to be put inside each page, just like so. And you can do some modifications to it. You can even change the logo and delete it if you need to do so. Now you can even change its size. So I'm gonna make it small, medium, just like so, or even large, or the actual size, but I will make it small. Then here I will make it in the right side, for example. And now we have here the first question. You can move it. You can do some more options to this question. For example, you can require an answer to this question. So this is very important. Display this error. The question requires an answer. You can add a custom feedback to the question. You can change the layout for new choices. You can adjust the question layout. You can randomize, sort, or flip choices. So this is a very necessary step. Randomize choices for each respondent. You can even enable question text A and B test random assignment. So now I will simply click on save. And now I think that this question here is perfect. Now we can do another question in another page. But let's say that I will add some text. Let's say here I will add the nickname Zane Zone, for example. And here the text, I will type anything that's AI generated, then come to you back. So now I have added this text, for example. Then I'm going to click on save. And now I will move this page right here. I'm going to click on more actions, move page, and make it page number 1. Before paper number 1. I'm going to click on apply, and now it is in the beginning. Now I can add more content. I can simply click on text again. Then here I will add the demographics, for example, the social demographics. And now I have used the AI in order to get these results. So I'm going to select this section, for example. Then I'm going to paste this right here. Then I'm going to click on save. And I'll do the same thing for other content of this area. So I will add it like here, then hit the save button, and so on. You can do it on the same manner till you finish your own survey. So that was the simplest way in order to create a survey. Now there are some other options that you can actually try to adjust. You here have the style of the layout, for example. You have here some presets. You have here the font. You can change the font. You can change the footer, for example, but these options are actually blocked behind a paywall, so keep that in mind. Here you have the question bank, and now I want to show you another way that you can actually create a survey. So let's say create a survey. Then here you have this option, pick a popular template or paste your questions. So you have here one more option, but here I will simply click on pick a popular template. Then here you can see all the templates that you can actually use. Of course, some of them are paid and some of them are for free, so keep that in mind. Here you have consent form, here you have contribution form, contract form, contest entry form, and so on. But here in my case, I'll simply choose one of them. So let's say contract form. You can see the form like this. Then I'm going to click on use this template. And here you have the contract form. You can add anything that you can actually use inside this form. And you can choose between some of other standard themes. For example, if you need to use a specific theme, this is a theme right here. Here you have many other themes like the full color theme, for example. It looks like so, etc. Now let's try to create one with AI. So let's click on build one with AI. So in order to do so, click on build with AI. Then click on build with AI for me on the top right side. And here you should target your survey. So let's say students, choose a survey. This might be a quiz, for example. Upload your logo. You can even skip this step if you need to do so, if it is not a necessary step. And here you have the template. And that's all for today's video. If you find it helpful, please support us with like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you for watching and goodbye.